Let me know when you're ready.
For the fast break finish.
Derrick Rose, unbelievable spirit. We know about his toughness, has fought through injuries of all kinds that might cause a lesser competitor to hang up his sneakers.
And competitor, that's the word, Kevin. I mean, he was impossible to outcompete at the high school level, the college level, and now in the pros.
Here's Rose, following the bucket by the Lakers. Gasol a screen. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Butler sends it back. He dishes it to Noah. And that one is stuffed right through.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Kobe dishes to Randall. Pass to Hibbert. And Young, here we go. Oh! Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh?
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Back loose. Pass to Bryant. Over in the corner, Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Young. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Young's got 5 points so far.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Noah with a screen for McDermott. And the 3 off target. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And again, Nick Young. He has 7.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
To the wing right side. Rose attacking. 6 to shoot. McDermott kicks to Rose. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
And stolen by Hibbert. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
And Rose wide open. He shoots. Gasol kicks to McDermott. And again, Chicago. No good. Lakers lead by 3. It's tipped. Butler with the steal. Ball going up court. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Take care of that ball game, y'all.
Classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Clarkson. It's all in by the Bulls.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close. Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench. Good display of physicality by Gasol to set that shot up.
The kick out to Young. Another miss by Young. Last year, the Lakers did have some firepower off the bench. A lot of players would see their roles shift during the year, as you might expect for a team trying to find the right combination.
Yeah, they were also near the top in the league in bench minutes played. So whether you start or come off the bench last year in L.A., you'll see plenty of action.
Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Randall passes to Hibbert. And Gasol comes to help. And he gets it to go. Hibbert's got his second bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior.
I gotta stay off that floor too.
Inside presence. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Randall dishes to Hibbert. Hangs in the air. And he lays it up and in. Hibbert's got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have them.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Derrick Rose possesses a great skill set, ball handling, passing, and understanding of how to score. First rookie to ever win the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge.
Some changes for the Lakers. Pass comes in for Randall. And it's world peace in for Young. And the Lakers have possession. Trailing by 2. Getting back to Rose, it's his extraordinary handle that allows him to get anywhere on the floor. Such confidence in the way he dribbles and drives, whether it's getting up in a position to set up a teammate, take it himself. He's the one very best at controlling that ball.
That's a great point. I mean, guys like D. Rose, Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Kyrie, they all have maximized that skill. I mean, the thing that separates him and puts him in that Russell Westbrook category is the pure physical strength. When healthy, he's able to play with it.
And counting, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And last year, not exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. It's way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year.
A little dinged up, missed 13 games more than he had the season prior, and also the minutes dropped as well. And you could just see him laboring at times on the floor, clearly affected by those injuries.
And the Lakers making a change here. Socrates checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Mirotic is checked in for Gasol. And it's Heinrich in for Butler.
Kobe just keep falling on the floor. Like, what the fuck?
Off target with his 3.
And, you know, going back to Noah last season, I think the additions to the Bulls front court had an effect on him. I mean, they added Gasol and Mirotic, 2 major talents up front. I think that gave Noah less opportunities than he'd had the year before, and it was an adjustment for him.
Now the dish to Mirotic, and it's Rose penetrating for 3. Heinrich. The rebound by Sacre.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Bryant with it. Now guarded by Mirotic. And Mirotic sends it back. Here's Bass. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about. And guys, talking about Joakim Noah, he was still the spirit of that team last season. Amongst all the great talents the Bulls had, Noah was that energizer and catalyst for the team. A true warrior, even in an off year.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Rose, that's good.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Fuck out of here.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
They got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Now, here's Rose. McDermott, no one around him. No good off the front iron.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Bass gets to Kobe. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
And it's Meta World Peace with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Noah with the slam.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. He has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment. I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer, was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
Bryant drives in. The 19-foot shot kept alive.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Not enough on that one as it misses.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
To the paint. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Sacre. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Chicago leading by 4. Outside Rose. Heinrich outside. The kick out to Rose. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You know, guys, one of the things that is always going to keep you competitive against the West is a good defense. It's one reason why the Bulls tend to be a tougher matchup for teams from the West, because they do D up.
No good on the free throw. Bulls had a good year against the West last season. 17 up, 13 down against the Western Conference.
Yeah, and how about playing 500 or better against every division in the Western Conference? So impressive to think they did so well given how many games some of their starting players missed.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Nick Young's checked in for Meta World Peace. Williams comes in for Bryant. And it's Russell in for Jordan Clarkson. Over to the wing. The Lakers with the rebound.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
Here's Sacre. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Taj Gibson picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he's good on the second. Now, here is Mirotic. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Bulls lead by 2. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side out for them the way they swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball. Or handball. Either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
Russell is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Nick Young. Then there's Robert Sacre. And it's Bass in the 4 shot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Russell with it. Now guarded by Gibson. Bass gets an open look. Offensive rebound. The steal. It's tipped. Mirotic has a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Williams outside. Chicago leading. All by himself. Snell from outside. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Lewis Williams.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Saul comes in for Mirotic. And it's Butler in for Kirk Heinrich.
And guys, the Lakers last season were just a completely different team after Kobe's injury. Not so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They actually fared better without Kobe than most thought they would. And not known as a rim rattler. I mean, he's usually kind of rooted to the floor, not elevating to the rim.
Well, great with his length. He doesn't have to go far to get to that rim.
I tell you what, guys, he got it right there without a problem.
And it's Russell missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Shots good from Butler.
That's my fault, y'all. My fault.
Lakers trail by 5. Here's Williams. Pass to Bass. Outside, Russell. Lakers passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Williams. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Brooks, the pass to Gasol. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Throwing the whistle and a lot of contact there. So many people overlooked Pau Gasol prior to last season. Seem to think that Clark, he was past his prime.
Well, he was a starter in the All-Star game and a huge reason the Bulls played as well as they did. It was a big season for him. A lot of GMs shaking their heads for not going harder after him.
Julius Randle's checked in for the Lakers.
You know, and with Pau Gasol, it was weird to think that the Lakers were just so ready to let him go and move on.
Now here's Williams. He has 5. Outside, Russell. Young with no one around. Here's Bass.
That's the best I need to see. That's the best I need to see.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Now, here's Gasol. Back to Brooks. And Young comes over to help. Butler in the corner. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Bass. Bass has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And with the skill set that Powell has and the year he has, there's no telling how long he can play at a high level. Again, one of those guys that never been reliant on the athletic ability to have an impact.
The drive by Russell. So they take the lead. Young's got 10. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Snell, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here is Brooks after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Feeds it to Gasol. It's stolen by Randall. On the wing, Williams. He kicks it to Russell. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they dropped in several second-chance baskets.
Gasol, no good.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried,
It's my fault. I fucking hesitated.
I think they just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Gibson.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now, here is Russell. Young in the corner. And there's the pass to Randall. And there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Brooks. Russell kicks to Young. Clock at 6. Dishes to Bass. A beautiful reverse layup. Bass has got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession. And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And former coach of the year, Byron Scott, now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And injuries once again were a central theme of the Bulls season last year. Losing Rose was one thing, but then having Jimmy Butler lose a lot of time put them in such a tough spot.
Corey Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Russell.
Turn it down. Oh no, put that on the charger. Put it down.
Charlie, right there. Sit it down.
And he makes the first. And for the Bulls and injuries, a lot of teams plan for these type of things. There's only so much Clark can do to mitigate losing your starting backcourt.
But I tell you, great respect and admiration for the Bulls for how they fought through the difficulty. I mean, their front court did what they could. The injuries, once again, I thought turned the Bulls from championship contenders to just a playoff team.
Now, here's Clarkson. Now Hibbert. The feed to Randall. Ball's knocked loose. Gasol with the steal. Butler from outside. A rebound by the Lakers. Hibbert's got his third rebound tonight. Williams for three. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul. Ryan is checked in for Lou Williams. Kobe dishes to Hibbert. Gibson with the steal. Here's Butler. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's Clarkson following the score by Derrick Rose. There's a good screen. Randall passes to Hibbert. 4 on the clock. And here's Young from the arc. But they get it back. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 attempts so far. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, I mean, 8 lead changes. That speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start. That's for sure.
And Gibson sends it down. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on.
I feel a strain, cause
I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
no download, nothing.
And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for 1 game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in. And the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
Yeah, he was. And unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the summer league. And the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
And, you know, going back to Randall's rookie year, his troubles really started during medical checkups before the draft. They found a foot injury dating back to high school. The 5th metatarsal had been broken, which may be why he fell a few spots in the draft.
From about 16.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
And Young, here we go.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets to space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this
Get the
stage.
ball, dickhead!
Butler with the steal. Snell kicks to Gibson. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Now here's Rose, guarded closely. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Rose dishes to Gasol. Back to Rose. This one for three. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 3 assists now in this one.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
Here's Randall. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Snell, the pass to Gasol. There's the screen. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Wow.
And a sturdy
screen
set for
yeah,
him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim.
Wow.
No way for his man to get around that one.
You going somewhere?
For sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right
So why
spot.
you need to know if I'm
His feet were
going away? What's
set.
up?
He had to go straight through it, and that's not legal.
If I don't want to go, I don't gotta go. First of all, if I don't want to go, I don't gotta go. Because why are you questioning me? Like, if I don't want to go, I don't gotta go. Because you keep asking me the same question. I'm not going. No, I ain't
Well,
going.
his effort has never been a question mark.
Yeah, but why do you keep asking me?
Self-motivated play.
Why do you keep? First of all, I don't gotta lie about shit. If I don't want to go, I don't want to go. That's what you just said. You said, why you gotta lie? I thought you said lie. I don't know what you talking about. I don't know. Why do you keep asking me though? That's what I need to know. Why do you keep asking me though? You asked me once and I said.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league.
For what?
He more than
I don't
makes
gotta answer to you if I gotta go to work.
Amazing aerial skills.
Timeout called the Lakers.
You asked me the same question. Like, if you're going somewhere, what do you? I'm trying to figure out. So why are you fucking asking me? That's what I need to know. Like, and I told you, I don't know. I don't know. Damn. You mean what happened?
You always quick to get up early in the morning to go to work, and all of a sudden you don't.
If I don't feel like it, I don't have to. That's the bottom line. Like, I don't gotta answer to nobody. You don't
Are you gonna help with the kids if you're gonna be home?
Hey, I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Like what?
Fuck. You're not. What if I wasn't here? What would you do?
What I'm doing now.
All right, then. So what's the problem?
Here. That's the thing. That's how it was last week.
Last week is last week, man. Fuck.
But you over here thinking I'm over here with an attitude, and I'm over here trying to take care of the kids.
No, because you keep asking me the same
you're
shit.
here all day doing the same shit.
All right. Okay.
It will be okay.
It is okay. Ain't no will be. It is okay. What are you talking about? Shut the door and fuck.
World Peace comes in for Nick Young. And it's Russell in for Jordan Clarkson.
Fucking my
Chicago also
mojo
making
up.
some changes. Noah comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Doug McDermott in for Tony Snell. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up.
Man,
Great
shut the
opportunity
fuck
for a
up.
three-point play. For Los Angeles, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line.
You give a fuck what you talking about?
The Bulls leading by 7.
Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here.
Rose attacking. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we've reached halftime in this one. Bulls out front. They're up by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Your safety is our number one concern.
Oh, hey, look. From right there, put that down.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
The second half just about to get going here.
Some fantastic numbers for Butler. He has 15 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
So for Chicago right now, at the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's McDermott in the 3 slot. For a franchise that had so much success under his tenure, there was sure a lot of friction with Tom Thibodeau, and the Bulls front office surprised a lot of people, including yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's not something that you see often, a winning coach at odds with his GM and president. With how often their differences came up, though, you knew something was afoot. I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Rose gets the bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them. And with Gibbs, he did end up getting fired from the Bulls this past season. Some saw it coming, but still, I think surprising given the level of success he had. His imprint is all over this Bulls team and the way they approach the game.
And when you look at how Thibs got fired, I mean, there are a lot of reasons why a coach can be let go. I mean, he didn't have any performance issues, but apparently clashed in some form or fashion with the front office. Sometimes that's all it takes to be asked to go somewhere else.
Big part of the problem for the Lakers last year was consistency. Clark, with all their injuries, they had to shuffle the lineup, it seems, every game.
Well, you know what happened with all that shuffling was they got to see a lot of different players and evaluate them for the future. I think it helped in regards to what they're going to do this offseason.
Randall down low, working on Rose. For the lead, Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 4 this quarter. And Clark, as we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Kobe with the steal. And pushing it up Los Angeles. The Lakers again in transition. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Clarkson with the ball. He's got 7. He feeds it to Randall. Shot clock at 6. Left side, Bryant. Tries again. And the jumper falls for him. Bryant got 7.
And for the Lakers, obviously the big get for them was landing the number 2 overall pick in the draft. Getting a quality big to add to a roster with Kobe is huge. It will make them a player again, I believe, in free agency.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
And here's Rose. 16 points for him. Noah the screen. And it's Rose penetrating. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Butler can't get that one to fall. And Bryant kicks to Randall. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
And not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir. Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And Bryant kicks to Randall. Gasol with the steal. On its way from Rose for two. That's short off the rim.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
He dishes it to Noah. McDermott, the open look. The kick out to Rose. Kobe against Butler. Goes back up.
Really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
That free throw good from Butler. And so Butler nails both of them.
You know, Jimmy Butler is one of those guys who had to overcome major odds just to get to the NBA. Reportedly, his father abandoned the family when Jimmy was an infant. Mom kicked Jimmy out when he was 13. The obstacles and adversity go on and on, yet he's made it and made it big.
Randall kicks to world peace. And Butler sends it back. Here's Rose. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, I think that may be their ticket out of the hole. Look for even more of those quick hitters.
Randall dishes to Sacre. Pass to Clarkson. Off the screen. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Noah's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And going back to Jimmy Butler, there were just so many times when he was set up to fail. He was not heavily recruited out of high school. He was even homeless when he was in high school in the Houston area. You know, went to a junior college, then Marquette, now in the NBA. So he played his freshman year at a junior college, which I think humbled him just a bit, but maybe gave him that work ethic that is so much Greg a part of his game now.
And Kevin, the talent was there. And most of all, as we see how he dealt with adversity, the heart was there. He blocked out the distractions, finally transferred to a major college, and worked his way into becoming a first-round pick. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Sacre pass to Clarkson. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball. And that's something that wasn't on display in that possession.
Here's Gasol. Here's McDermott. Rebound by Meta World Peace. World Peace has got his 3rd rebound tonight. World Peace on the way. Uses both hands to slam it down. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it, Clark.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And Randall throws it down.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Hibbert comes in for second. And Nick Young is subbed in for Meta World Peace. Lakers leading by 4. Shot by Young. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Rose gets the bucket.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The drive by Bryant. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And you look at Joakim Noah, I mean, one of those hybrid talents. As a center, he gives you the rebound and the shot blocking you want. But then he also has tremendous passing skills and instincts. And the energy of a mountain lion.
One of the great stories here, Nick Young getting it done today.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Julius Randle. Williams comes in for Bryant. And it's Russell in for Jordan Clarkson. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for the Bulls. Brooks comes in for Derrick Rose. And going back to Joakim Noah, he really is a hybrid. He holds American, Swedish, and French citizenships. He's truly a man of the world, and he's worldly on the floor. He can guard and play a lot of different positions.
And Kevin, he looks like a man of the world. He has a unique style unto himself, but I'll take the versatility and the hustle he brings on my team any day. If he's healthy, he's a factor. And guys, it looked like Nick Young had finally put it all together. I mean, he had a huge campaign 2 years ago, signs a new 4-year deal. Then last year, disaster strikes. I mean, he provided very little to the team outside of shooting the basketball. And even with that, he dropped to a career worst, 37% from the field.
Brooks kicks to Snell. Good looking screen by Gasol. To the right side. Uncovered. Gasol missing again. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Bass. Pass to Hibbert. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And that one is hammered home.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Snell. Buries it down low.
Rolling over there.
Snell's got 6. Well, Greg, getting back to Young, it's tough to completely judge him on last year's numbers because he was fighting through knee injuries, ankle injuries, all kinds of things. Parker only played 42 games.
Yeah, but when he's right, he can light it up.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a go-to scorer, but he just never got right last season.
Brooks kicks to Heinrich. Here's the 3. Out to Brooks. There's the dish to Snell. Gasol screen to the middle. Goes up off the pick. Can't convert off the nice pick. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Young. And that's now 6 points for D'Angelo Russell. Brooks dishes to Noah. Knocks it loose. Back to Brooks. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brooks has got 6 points.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Russell with the bucket.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Bulls always seem to be tough on the road, and last season no different. They would end with 23 road wins on the year.
And that number was good enough for the second most in the East. Unlike shooting, it's very hard for defenses to go cold, and that's why the Bulls have been so good on the road.
Brooks, the pass to Gasol. From past the arc, Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Young for 3. Another miss by Young. Chicago leading. 3-pointer. Snell. Rebound by Williams.
Only good looks.
The kick out to Young.
I've been trying to pass the ball, man.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Here's Heinrich. They've got Brandon Bass. Lewis Williams out there with Russell. Then there's World Peace. And it's Hibbert in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
It has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Wow, as he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Timeout called the Lakers. Well, what a season it was for Mirotic last year. Came on stronger for the Chicago Bulls. Continued to improve. Effective in the playoffs. Really enjoyed to watch it his first year.
And interesting, so much hype going into the season was about Dougie McDermott.
Yes.
And whether or not he was going to be in the running for Rookie of the Year. It ended up being Mirotic. Most years, he could have walked away with that award.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
For Mirotic, he was most valuable late in games, guys. From March on, he led the league in fourth quarter points per game.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He warned his team to get back in transition defense, saying they're giving up way too many fast break buckets, and he wants an end to it. He said, hey, let's slow the tempo and make them take some tough shots. A sound defensive strategy, Kevin.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And for that note about Mirotic, in the fourth, he outscored LeBron and Westbrook that month. That's impressive for any player, much less a rookie.
And World Peace drops them both. Lakers were awful in a lot of aspects last season, and their play at home was a major one. Greg, they just couldn't do anything at home, and I think the fans were giving up hope as well.
And given how pricey those Laker tickets are, Kevin, there's a lot to be salty out in Laker land, so can't be a bottom dweller and charge that much for seats.
The first free throw is good.
You know, the Lakers were a bottom dweller last year. I mean, their home record was 12-29, guys. That was tied for the second worst mark in the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Hibbert. And Nick Young is subbed in for Meta World Peace. Heinrich kicks to Mirotic. Back to Heinrich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams with the block. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Russell dishes to Sacre. Chicago grabs the miss. Gibson's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And you know, guys, a lot of the problems for the Lakers at home last season was with their shooting. They had the lowest three-point percentage in the league at home. Not exactly friendly bounces for them.
The first one falls. Nikola Mirotic, drafted as a late first-rounder, Clark, back in 2011. The Spanish star finally made his rookie debut in the NBA last season, and it was worth the wait.
It sure was, Kevin. I mean, once he started to get consistent PT, I mean, he was remarkable. Can run like the wind for a big guy, not that strong, but more aggressive than you'd think.
Williams passes to Sacre. The offensive rebound. Williams for 3. Another miss by Williams.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
And back to Mirotic last season. Per 36 minutes, he averaged 18 points, 9 rebounds. He was also a tremendous foul shooter for a rookie big and made the all-rookie first team, was second in Rookie of the Year voting. I mean, what more could you ask for? And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Williams kicks to Russell. Here's Sacre, defended by Gibson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Chicago calls timeout.
And, you know, for Mirotic, his value extends to the defensive end as well. He did a surprisingly good job of racking up blocks and steals last season. You have to believe that if he improves his power and consistency, an all-star nod isn't so far off.
And the Lakers with some changes. Ryan is checked in for Williams. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. The Bulls also changing it up. Pau Gasol's checked in for Gibson. And it's Butler in for Kirk Heinrich. Looking to end his cold spell. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. It's incredible to think that Pau Gasol last year set a career high in points in a game for as long, Clark, as he's played. He had that 46-point game in January.
Yeah, that's 46
they don't.
points for Pau.
They just don't care.
18 rebounds. I mean, right. You rarely see a player of his age putting up a career high like that.
And with Pau, that 46-point game, he became the oldest player to get 45 points and 15 rebounds.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots. And a final point, guys, with Pau's career game. It's crazy to think that he did it while not being the first offensive option. I mean, he had been the go-to guy with his time in Memphis for so long.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
Kicks to Mirotic. The tray. Rebounded by the Lakers.
He's He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
The drive by Bryant, and a strong finish with two hands.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's insisting that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Young, right side. No one near him. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. Bulls have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Rose. Mirotic the screen. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Rose goes in. Butler in the corner. Mirotic dishes to McDermott. Outside for Gasol. Up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Clarkson passes to Sacre. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rose attacking. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Sacre. Bass comes in for Randy. And it's world peace in for Young. Now here's Bryant. To the paint. And Bass kicks to Hibbert. Who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert, a guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or two.
Joakim Noah's checked in for the Bulls. Gibson comes in for Mirotic. Butler with room to shoot. Off target on the 15-footer. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson. Here is Bryant. Passes it to Bass. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Joakim Noah did not like that one.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on. Clark, he had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Kobe goes in, and it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done it.
Well, it's rare that you see scores of that volume reach an assist total that high, but I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
In the gym, I be hitting perfect with him. Like, fuck.
Go along with 6,000 assists. You know, LeBron might be the next in line to join Kobe in that category. And for Kobe, people have always joked that he's a ball hog and only looks to score. Well, he's the only guy in the history of the league right now with 30,000 points to go along with 6,000 assists. So obviously gifted as a playmaker as well.
With the drive and finished off by Bass.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Chicago's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Gibson with the screen on world peace. Here's Butler. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Tries from 7. And the basket by Rose. Rose has got 30.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them that. That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another.
You gotta hit that bass. Come on, baby.
Just absolute domination in this.
Go back to them Boston days.
8 rebounds, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
The Bulls making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Rose against Kobe. Noah the screen. Butler kicks to McDermott. Offensive rebound. Back to Butler. Feeds it to Gasol. He kicks it to McDermott. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
I'm sorry, man. All right.
Kobe Bryant. 2 shots.
It's the first that gives them the lead. Brooks checked in for McDermott. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one. Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. What a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
He drops the foot. This one that gives them the lead.
Good game for Kobe. He has 20 points and 9 assists. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Ah, are you fucking kidding me?
That could just do it as well as he does on both ends. Disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give him the lead.
And he gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Unbelievable basketball. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
When the game's hanging in the balance, that makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Los Angeles.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Well, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
Timeout called the Lakers. They lead by 3. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, everything right this now. He was getting beat by the sister. Open looks and shit like that.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Russell's checked in.
Maybe the free throw in the big on the yellow, I mean on the white fucking line.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 2 here.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
The drive by Bryant. Outside Russell.
Ah, you gotta hit that shit.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem.
Nah, I got a whole minute to get a good shot. He was wide open.
Hard to see them recovering from that. Excellent game we've seen from Derrick Rose. 31 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Okay, nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
They double team Kobe. Russell high post.
Oh, good day.
Stolen by Brooks. Rose dishes to Gasol.
Somebody set a fire under Pau Gasol.
Outside World Peace. Poked away. Bass passes to World Peace. No good on the free.
Oh, nigga was wide open. You gotta take it.
They've led by as much as 10.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point, immediately.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Fucking missed a wide open Tracer.
Stops the clock.
Fucking wide open.
Right. No other option but to foul for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Until now.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
48 hours, 24, or maybe 8 hours.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
You gotta ride that way.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 5. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Yeah, and even if they get it, then get a quick foul, I'm not sure there's enough time even under that scenario.
Bryant has the open look. Can't get it to fall.
Let me go. They man. Let me see.
Aaron, he went 4 for 4. Aaron came. He might make me just sit out 8 hours. Aaron. Yeah, I might. Let me look at my turnovers. Yeah, I can sit out 8 hours. Yeah. I thought I was down big. I got down 5. I don't even remember when that happened. Yeah, I can keep. Yeah, we can.
They'll be back. They'll be back.
I ain't worried about it. They keep coming.
They'll be back.
I'm telling you from a 2K master. you ride that wave. No, I'm telling dead ass. You ride when you got a team rebounding for you. I said rebound.
Right.
You gotta run with it. I'm telling you, that's key to the motherfucker on 2K. And I'm used to rebounding no matter who I run with. So you gotta ride that wave. I get you out of it though. I'm making. They have to see me play good. Yeah. That's
The only thing, see, the one thing I didn't do with them is what I'm gonna do. The next 2 days you off. I've been in the gym with them. I just ain't scrimmage with them.
Put up 40.
I got scrimmage with them.
Man. I didn't know I was putting in work like that a little bit. I didn't know. I didn't recognize.
That nigga Bass had 18 and 8. Balling.
I probably just won't run my board.
Fucking they did pretty good. Nick Young 22 3 and 5. Kobe 25 and 10. Robert Sacker 18 and 14. Bass 18 and 8. Randall 14 6 and 4. D'Angelo 13 2 and 5. Roy 10 and 11. Jordan Clarkson, he had 9 7 and 4. I need a little bit more out of him if he's gonna start at the point. I gotta figure out who I want to start, him or D'Angelo. I'm gonna look at some film on these niggas. I ain't watch a game with them with no highlights or nothing. So I'm gonna do that and scrimmage with these boys and get in that gym, get some shots up. They'll be alright.
That LA team's like, let me see. Cause they ain't no bad team. I played a game with them and I dominated. I forgot who I played, but they. Like, video game wise, them niggas is everything.
Right.
Real talk, they got all scores, they got codes.
That's why I wanted to run with him. And then when I seen, I said, oh, they got Brandon Bass. I already know how to operate with it. That's why I told you the other day. I could easily get average 10 and 10 with Bass. Cause I know how to play with him from when he played in Boston. He was one of my main guys. So I know what I can get out of him on a consistent basis. It's just the niggas that I'm not that in tune with. I gotta get in tune with them, look at their game, go to YouTube, see what they do, and we're gonna take it from there.
I'm wanting to play with my boys, but you know they just played a solid game. I really ain't feeling it with them. They're indecisive in real life. So I probably get myself ready to take an 8-hour break because of work. Get back, hit the gym with OKC, cause I ain't even got them down pat, and they won games that I ain't even did nothing special yet. They just won just from the slip of me knowing what I'm doing. So I guess I'll continue to fuck with them niggas. And my boys, rest in peace. Fuck, I'm on the Pistons. I'm gonna fuck with.
But shit, I'm gonna get myself together, man. See if I'm gonna go by this game stuff. Get you with this duty.
Yeah, for sure. I'm about to get ready to punch this clock, man.
Alright, bro.
Alright, yo.